Pre-game festivities coming to a close. It's electric in here. The National League wildcard game is next. And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. Coming up, the National League wildcard game on the show. It's the San Diego Padres going up against the New York Mets. John Shambi along with Chris Singleton, postseason baseball singing. It's always great to see and be a part of.
No, Boog, you just never know what's in store when it comes to postseason baseball. You do know you're going to see some amazing pitching, guys coming out of the bullpen throwing 100, some incredible defensive plays, some big knocks, and maybe a mistake or two that'll live on forever. All I do know is I'm pumped up for this one.
Just about set to go now. Today's starting pitcher, Max Scherzer.
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
And the pitch. Here's Machado with a swing. That one well hit. Deep left field. Gone! Manny Machado leaves the yard. And they grab the lead. It's 1-0.
Well, so much for settling into this game, Boog. No courtesy first pitch take right there. He was ready from the second he stepped into the box, got a pitch to hit, jumped all over it. I tell you what, that'll fire up the guys in your dugout.
Brandon Drury to the plate. Oh, now this one's high and deep. Way back there. On its way. Gone. He sends a rocket to left, and they tack on to their lead. It's 2-0.
Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it, and those guys get to slap hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really fire up a ball club.
Now, here is Jake Cronenworth. Swing and a ball lifted to center field. And there's one down. As we take a look at the Padres lineup. All right, Siggy, how about all the talent in this lineup?
They're deep, first and foremost, but the way that they can manipulate their personnel for matchups and everything else, it's very intelligent the way that they use their team, and I think it creates a little bit of uncertainty for opposing teams, especially in a big game, big series.
Swung on, belted. Back there. And out of here.
Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
And now it's Juan Soto. Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. Juan Soto goes deep, and they add to the lead. It's 4-0. Chris, that ball came out hot. So let's see what StatCast has to say.
Yeah, it really did, Boog. 111 miles per hour off the bat, and a really nice launch angle as well. Just a beautiful swing from start to finish.
Now batting Jurickson Profar. That one hit to right. Marte settles under it. And he makes the catch. And there are 2 outs. Now it's Trent Grisham to the plate. And there's a fly ball, deep right field. That one back. Gone!
With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient, waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
Jorge Alfaro at the plate. And that one is lifted in the air. That is the inning. Bottom half of inning number 1 coming up. It's the Padres 5 and the Mets coming to bat. We go to the bottom of the first. And today on the hill, Blake Snell.
Very solid starters, able to repeat his mechanics on a consistent basis, which allows him to move through a lineup and get deep into a ball game.
Bottom of the first, and stepping in for New York, Francisco Lindor.
5-run lead after their first at-bat. That is huge at this point, but you've got to keep the attitude to keep your foot on the gas. Don't let that team back in this ball game. Cruise to the finish line, but do it with intention.
And he deals. Swing and a pop-up. Puts it away for the out. Let's take a peek at the Mets lineup here. And the key to victory for them here, get their starter some run support early.
Boog, if they can get him that run support early, it's likely the other team folds because they know how dominant he can be once he gets settled in. So put pressure on that other team right away, jump out to a lead early, and a few runs is going to feel like 30.
Jeff McNeil swings through one there. And now the lefty. Right field, down the line, and that one slices foul. And a pitch. And a foul ball. Here comes a pitch. High fly ball out into left center field. And it's caught for the out. Batting third. The right field. Here's Starling Marte. Swings through that one. 0-1. 2 outs. Edge of the zone for a strike, and that is strike 2.
Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt. In the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call.
The pitch. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. And that'll do it. Down in order go the Mets. Still looking at that 5-0 deficit. And welcome back. Now it's the DH, Josh Bell. San Diego, the designated hitter. The wind of the pitch. That one is absolutely belted. And it's off the wall. McNeil, relay to second. Not going to get him. He's in there.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't have any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. A lot of hitters tell themselves, line drive over the infielder's head. That's what I'm trying to do. Just keep that approach simple. And right there, it was perfectly executed. On time with everything, and pulled it into the gap nicely.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Max Scherzer is done. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. New pitcher on here, Tyler McGill. A runner on second to deal with. He'll do his best to keep him there. And now it's Manny Machado. He's already homered in this game. Out towards right center field. Nimmo makes his way towards it. Racing, makes the catch. And there's one away.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls In the gaps, they practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Can't get there, and now maybe extra bases. Lindor with a relay throw, and he's in there as a run scores.
Nice double right there. Loud contact coming off the bat. Didn't get enough air under to drive it out of here, but you'll take that swing and that result every time.
And here is Jake Cronenworth. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Drury around third. He'll score, and they're pulling away up by 7 now. Pulls into second. That's an RBI double.
Drove that ball nicely, put a great swing on it, and it jumped off his bat. Kind of put it all together there, and he's rewarded with the double.
And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. That's back there. Hauls it in on the warning track. Runner tags and will move up to third.
Typically not easy to go deep to center field, but he almost did right there, and got a little help from the wind, just not enough.
And here is Juan Soto. 1 for 1 so far today with a solo homer in his first at-bat. He swings and hits a fly ball, center field. Nimmo drifts towards it, makes the catch, and that is that. Down to the bottom of the second. It's the Padres 7 and the Mets nothing. Bottom of the second. Here's a big power threat. Pete Alonso. The pitch.
The first baseman.
And he pumps it a strike.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come one at bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch. Make that guy on the mound work to get you out.
Two now. Swings and misses, and now one away.
Well, you see him trying to pull that inside pitch right there, and that's not the kind of approach that you want to have. Even if you do get to it, it's going to be very difficult to keep it fair. You're just going to make it a long strike at best. You have to be able to stay within the baseball on the inside of that path to it, and that way, if you're a little quick, the ball gets hit hard somewhere, and it's not foul.
Fires over to first. And a couple of quick outs. 2 outs, base is empty. Mark Canha will hit next. And that one fouled off. Oh, 1 down. And a swing and a miss.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
And a pitch. And down on strikes. That's the 3rd out. Mets go down quickly. They continue to trail 7-0. All set for the start of the inning. Digging in is the switch inning outfielder, Jurickson Profar.
The left fielder, number 10, Jurickson Profar.
McGill back to work. That one ripped. Flashes the leather on the running catch. And there's 1 down. So digging in now for San Diego, Trent Grisham. The solo homer his first time. In the air, fairly deep to right field. And there's 2 down. Two outs, base is empty. Jorge Alfaro, the next up for the Padres. There's a swing and a drive. That one's deep. That skips over the fence, so it's an automatic double.
He put a drive into that ball, and he was rewarded for it for sure. He probably wondered a little bit if he got enough of it to clear the fence in the air, but I'm sure he's plenty happy jogging into second with the automatic double.
And now the switch hitting first baseman Josh Bell. Bell puts it in the air out towards left center. Nimmo makes the catch, and that'll do it. Padres lead one, but they're still in control. It's 7-0. Welcome back. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now it's switch hitting third baseman Eduardo Escobar.
Third baseman.
Left field. Profar gets under it. And out number 1 on the grab.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Tomas Nido comes up empty with a swing there. Batting here with 1 away. 0-2 as he waves at that one.
Well, this can be kind of frustrating for the hitting coach. Right now, this lineup seems to be swinging at everything.
The 0-2. He swings and fouls one off. The punch out there, and there's 2 away.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
Batting done.
Here's Luis Guillorme.
Designated hitter.
That one's in there, 0-1.
Guillorme.
And here it comes. And a count 1-2. Out to short. Kim picks it up. Sends it to first. That ends the frame. 9 straight retired here to start the game. On to inning number 4. It's the Padres 7 and the Mets nothing. Back here at the ballpark as we go to the top of the 4th. Here's Manny Machado.
Leading off for the Padres. The third baseman. Manny Machado.
The pitch. Lifted in the air, right center field. Dives, but it falls. And now it looks like extra bases. And that's a leadoff double.
Having a really nice game here. That's his second extra base hit. Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over it.
Stepping in, Brandon Drury. Oh, now this is drilled to center. Way back there. On its way and gone. Singy, the ball is jumping off his bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive. When a guy's got a real hard fastball, you can't overswing. All you've got to do is get the bat head to the spot. If you do, he supplies the power, and you'll get to jog around the bases like he did right there.
At the plate, Jake Cronenworth. In the air, left side. Canna makes the catch. 1 down. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Ha-Sung Kim. Into center and a base hit.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride low, out of the way early, stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Here's Juan Soto. Bunts it straight back to the mound. Toss to Alonso, and that's an out on the sacrifice. Stepping in for San Diego, Jurickson Profar. Out towards right center. That's well struck. Out of here. He circles the bases, and they boost their lead.
Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
Joely Rodriguez into the game.
Well, at this point in the ball game, we're talking about middle innings, and you need a little length out of this arm.
Well, we'll hold that thought as that's the 3rd out, and we'll end the inning. But the long ball was working in this inning. Not once, but twice. To the bottom of inning number 4 now. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back here in Queens, John Shabby and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the fourth, Francisco Lindor.
Francisco.
Swings and misses. It's 0-1. Bounced up the middle. Cronenworth handles. Gathers and throws to first. One up, one down.
Now back. The second baseman. Not here.
And that one wrapped foul.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
And that chance handled. Tosses to first. 2 up, 2 down.
The right fielder.
And next for the Mets, Starling Marte. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. In there for strike one. Kick, Sandios. Right through there, got him. And that is that. Nothing doing for the Mets. They trail in this one 11-0. New inning getting started. So digging in now for San Diego, Jorge Alfaro.
The catcher. Jorge.
And the pitch. Now fly ball to right center. That one hops against the fence. In safely with a double, his second of the day.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. I love the approach he had right there with that pitch. Not trying to do too much, but still looking to drive it, and that's exactly...
This ball is hammered deep center field. Way back there. On its way. Out of here. A 2-run homer, and they throw a pair on the board. It's 13-0. Singy, he's been red hot.
Yeah, another big swing of the bat for him. Man, he is really seeing the ball well in this one.
So the lineup flips over. Here's Manny Machado now for the 4th time tonight. Lays down a bunt to the right side. Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. Next for the Padres, Brandon Drury. Oh, now this one's high and deep. Way back there. On its way. Gone. A solo shot. That's his 3rd home run of the game. And they add a run. It's 14-0.
He's putting on quite the show at the dish here in this one, and he's just so locked in with this swing, and he's just not missing right now. A 3-homer game, and it's so special. And I tell you what, it's a lot of fun watching him pull it off as well.
Michael Gibbons gets handed the rock out of the pen. Nimmo moving under it. Drops into the glove. That's out number 2. Ha-Sung Kim, the next up for the Padres. He's already homered here in this one. Swing and a ball popped up. And it falls. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Now back. The right fielder.
Puts a bunt down. Alonso. The flip to the pitcher covering, and the inning is over. But the long ball was working in this inning. Not once, but twice. Home half of the 5th coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back here at Citi Field, and now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso.
Leading up. For the Mets. The first
Swings through that.
Alonso.
Next offering is in for a strike.
It's really trying to stay in on the hands, not let them get extended, as that's where the potential for damage exists.
Got him. And he's down on strikes for the 2nd time today. Brandon Nimmo up now for the Mets. 0 for 1, he grounded out in his first at bat. In there, and it's 0-1.
Now, this guy is just filling up the strike zone right now. Don't want to get yourself in an 0-2 hole. You better be ready to pull the trigger on the first pitch.
The Mets hitless so far in the game.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
On the ground. To first. Home out of the fifth inning, moving along. 2 quick outs. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's Mark Canha. Swing, and this one's bounced on the ground. Alfaro throws on to first. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. So 5 perfect innings in the books. 5 innings complete. The Padres on top, 14-0. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Jurickson Profar. Here's a drive out to right center. Way back there. Look out. Gone. That'll fire up the dugout. His second home run of the game. It's 15-0.
Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time. Took a direct path to the ball. Excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
And now it's going to be Trent Grisham. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. Yo, 1. And that one in the air, center field. Nimmo settles underneath it. Makes the catch for the out. Next, it's the catcher for the Padres, Jorge Alfaro. Known for his rocket arm behind the plate. Drops a bunt down the first base side. Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. Pitcher gets to the bag for the out. Here's Josh Bell. Line to left. And no one can get there. And that extends the inning.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. The Padres get 1 in the inning with a solo blast. To the bottom of the 6th inning. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Welcome back. Eduardo Escobar, El Caballo up to hit. The pitch.
The third baseman.
Pounding ball here, rolls foul.
When a guy's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes as a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get deep into his pitch count and into the bullpen, but you got to take what he's offering that day.
Next offering is fouled back. The wind of the pitch. Got him looking. 1 gone here.
Well, he froze him with the changeup right there, and I think he was so geared up for fastball. Once he recognized that it was off speed, he just wasn't able to make an adjustment. So a really good strikeout, and pitcher just won the battle.
The 0-1. That's inside. The Mets still looking for their first hit in this one. Tapped softly on the ground, and he takes it himself for the out.
Good fastball in on the hands, makes the swing a little defensive, jammed him up right there.
Guillorme, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
And now it's 1-2. That's out to center field. In there, base hit. And the bid for history is gone.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate. And,
Well, plays made there, and that retires the side. Mets strand one. Start the bus. They're down 15-0. Welcome back. We're in the seventh. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Trevor May. He has a great slider with tons of movement. And now the first baseman, Brandon Drury. And a chance to make some history here, Chris.
yeah, he's homered 3 times so far, and now he gets another chance. At least we think. We'll see if the pitcher gives him anything to hit. It's so rare to see a 3-homer performance, but even more special for that player to get another chance at the plate to do it again for 4.
Jake Cronenworth, the next up for the Padres. Bunting, and he pops it up. May makes the grab, and there's one down. And he's safe at first. Man at first. Here's the cleanup hitter for the Padres, Ha-Sung Kim. In the air out towards right center. Nice grab on the run. 2 down. Juan Soto now. Oh, and 1 now. Puts it in the air out towards left center. The relay, not in time. He's safe at the plate, and they extend their lead.
Picks himself up at RBI. Pitch was away, and he did exactly what you're supposed to do with it. Drive it the other way. Just go with the pitch.
Stepping in for San Diego, Jurickson Profar, looking for his 3rd home run of the game.
Yeah, he blasted his 2nd of the game in the 6th inning. This guy looks like he's playing on beginner mode in this one.
Beginner mode is where it's at, Chris. Tosses to first, and that is that. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. 7th inning stretch time. Padres lead it 16-0. And welcome back. Bottom of the inning, and now here's Jeff McNeil. A line to kick the pitch.
Second baseman.
Rolled over to third. Machado throws to first in time. And the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th.
The right fielder.
Starling Marte up to hit.
Starling Marte.
Pitch misses inside. 1-0. The big lefty turns, kicks, deals. And a foul ball. And he deals. And there's a foul ball. Next one misses, and it's 2-2. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat. Pete Alonso now at the plate. There's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. 2 down, nobody on. Strike 2.
Now, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if he can mix that in whenever he wants.
And a swing and a miss, and that's that. Down in order go the Mets. Still 16-0. Ready to begin the 8th. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Trent Grisham. And the right hater back to work. In the air, left field, down the line. And puts the squeeze on that. Then there's 1 down. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Jorge Alfaro. Bunts it in the air. Alonso puts it away, and there's 2 down. Josh Bell at the plate now. gets the bunt down the right side. Alonso takes it to the bag. That's out number 3. Back here at the ballpark, ready for the bottom of the 8th. Here's Brandon Nimmo. Snell back to work. There's the swing and a miss.
So far, this guy's been able to tease the strike zone, gets those swings and misses. Somebody's going to have to shorten up, be a little more patient, and make this guy work in the zone a little more.
Next offering is foul back. Kicks and fires. Chopped out in front of the plate. And he grabs it in foul ground. This one high in the air to left center. Profar on the move. Hauls it in. And there's one away. Mark Canha up now for the Mets.
Mark Canha.
That one's in there, 0-1. And the pitch. And that one fouled off. The punch out there, down on strikes, and he knew it. 2 outs, base is empty. Now at the plate, Eduardo Escobar. The switch hitter batting right. In there for strike 1.
Pretty amazing, his first pitch strike percentage, over 90%. You know you're getting something in the zone first pitch. So if you're a hitter, you got to be ready to let it fly, even though he's had a lot of success on that first pitch of the at-bat.
And down on strikes he goes. 3rd out. And the Mets go down 1-2-3. Still 16-0. Drew Smith gets the ball now. The offense will need to be ready for the breaking stuff. He's got a great curveball. Manny Machado up to the plate. The pitch. That one hammered center field. That's back. That one is gone. Another homer. He's done it again. His 2nd homer of the game. It's 17-0. Brandon Drury, the next up for the Padres. And first offering is fouled off. Lays down a bunt to the right side. And they put the tag on him for the out. So digging in now for San Diego, Jake Cronenworth. And first offering is fouled off.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
And now the 0-1 puts a bunt down. They get the tag on him, and that's the 2nd out. Ha-Sung Kim, the next up for the Padres. Gets the bunt down the right side. Alonso. The flip to the pitcher covering, and that is that. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. We head now to the bottom of the 9th. Major League Baseball is on the show. So bottom of the 9th, here's the catcher, Tomas Nido. Here comes the pitch. Fastball in for a strike, 0-1. The wind of the pitch. And that's in for a strike. The wind of the pitch. Cut on and miss, struck him out. Now 1 away.
Oh, there's a 3-pitch strikeout. He can do whatever he wants with the baseball right now.
Digging in, Luis Guillorme. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, shallow left field. That gets down for a hit. So a man aboard now with one away. Now up to hit Francisco Lindor.
The shortstop.
And that's in there for strike one. Guillorme leads off first with one away. Next offering misses. 1-1. Out there to center. Grisham on the move. Hauls it in for the out. So up next, Jeff McNeil.
Number 1. Second baseman.
And first offering is fouled off. And now the lefty. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. He's got it. Ball game. The Padres.
Sometimes I feel like the road team's got the advantage in a wild card game. Well, these guys came out, no distractions. They looked ready to go from the first pitch. They got the job done, and now they're moving on.
So Singy, as the numbers show, a great performance on the mound in this one.
Absolutely, and that really set the tone from the beginning. A fantastic effort.
For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shelby. Thanks for watching the National League Wildcard game on MLB The Show.